Good afternoon. Today is September 20th, 2013, and this is the Week in Review. Usually I record this blog post in the morning, but we've been extremely busy this week and into today, so I'm just getting an opportunity this afternoon to post my Week in Review, so I apologize for the delay. You will get this Saturday morning. We have completed yet another successful maintenance week. I know that as golfers you hate this time of year. The course is torn up a little bit, but the fruits of our labor and your inconvenience will become evident in the coming weeks and well into next season as the course starts to recover and really take off. The fall months are the best time of year. It's my favorite time of the year, and it really makes the golf course beautiful. So in the next couple weeks, we'll see the leaves start to turn, and the course will get greener and greener, and it's just going to be spectacular. The rain, we got the rain last week, a little bit. It lasted a couple days. We're expecting more rain tomorrow. There's an 80% chance of rain tomorrow, and if that rain comes through and blankets the area like they are forecasting, that will just be the icing on the cake for this week for us and my maintenance team. We have a lot of seed on the ground, and that moisture will be perfect for the seed that we have down, and we would hope to see significant germination, if that is the case, by late next week. So keep your fingers crossed. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my staff and especially my two assistants, Nate Williamson and Tom Mensch, and my crew foreman, Jorge Cruz, for their extremely hard work this week. I know many of you don't know, it's behind the scenes type of thing. We lost a day on Monday. We were halfway through greens verification and lost the day on Monday due to rain. It rained for a little over 3 hours, just drizzle showers, just enough to make it where you can't aerify, you can't top dress, you can't drag sand. So it slowed us down significantly, and we lost half a day. And they were able to implement the plan that we had in place and get things aerified, top dressed. We got caught up and get completed today and get everything cleaned up for the weekend. So I just want to say thank you to those guys that did a great job. So what will you see this weekend when you come out to play? The greens will be bumpy. They'll be a little bit bumpy and probably a little slow. We mowed the greens today, and we have to wait till the afternoon to mow during aerification week because we don't want to pick up any top dressing. So they will be a little bumpy, a little slow. We rolled them 3 times this week to help out smoothing them out, but we have pulled cores. We have holes in the greens and voids that have been filled with sand, so they are going to be a little bumpy. So bear with us as we heal up and get back into top shape for the greens. The fairways will be lift, clean in place pretty much until the ryegrass germinates and the voids are filled in those areas, but they will be smooth. You will see Orgro, which is organic compost, out in the fairways. I mentioned that last week, and we've talked in previous posts about that. That is an organic compost that we incorporate into the soil to help build our soils. So that's what you'll see. You'll see a little bit on the top. Let me take an opportunity here briefly to talk about the process and the methodology behind our fairway and rough program, aerification and seeding program. I had opportunity to talk to a member this week, and he had a question. He's like, why do we have to seed every year? Well, each spring, each fall, we pull cores and we seed. The turf grasses that we have here in the Mid-Atlantic region are bunch type growth. So every time you pull a core, you have to replace it with a seed. Bunch type growth turf is one seed, one plant. So if we were to pull cores and just leave holes there, nothing would fill in. It's not a laterally moving turf grass. So that's reason number one. Number two is we want to incorporate new cultivars of ryegrass in our fairways and tall fescues in our rough to keep maintaining high populations of disease, heat-resistant, and traffic-bearing turf grasses in our systems. We all know that our fairways are ryegrass, and 10 months out of the year, they are spectacular and predictable. 2 months out of the year, July, August, they are susceptible to decline. So that is the reason why we will continue to incorporate newer cultivars that are more disease resistant, more apt at dealing with the summer stresses that we have here in our region. Our goal for the rough is a hodgepodge. We have some bluegrass or poana, which is annual bluegrass. We have some ryegrass from many years ago of overseeding. We have some tall fescue and a little bit of common Bermuda grass. Our goal is to create the highest percentage stand of tall fescue. Tall fescue is the best turf grass for rough in our area, and that is the direction we're moving. And that's why you see us aggressively seeding the rough every year, 2 times a year, to build those populations and create a better turf, which will be great for us all. I hope that with that small brush stroke, I've shed some light onto the process of aerification and overseeding and why we do that. If you find that you have more questions, please don't hesitate to email me, call me. I'm available anytime to answer any questions regarding anything that we do here at the Maintenance Department of Fairfax. That brings me to cart restrictions. Well, I have good news. We are going to be able to allow carts to cross at 90 degrees, except for on 2 blue and 4 blue. Those areas are wetter. We've been irrigating those, trying to get the seed to germinate, and they're just not ready for cart traffic just yet. So as the seedlings mature, as they germinate and mature, we will from time to time have to restrict cart usage. And I know that that's not popular. No one is more unpopular than this guy right here when you get to the golf course and you get on your cart and it says cart path only. And I know that this is a tremendous inconvenience to our riding members. Many members need the carts to get around, and I know that it's an inconvenience, and I'm sorry that we have to do that. It is it's a necessary evil. To do that, it is crucial during the seedling stages to limit cart traffic so that we can ensure survivability and protect the investment that we have on the ground. We spend a lot of money on labor to apply the seed and the seed itself, and we want to make sure that we give it a fighting chance. As I mentioned last week, this time I was hoping to have all of the bridge matting installed. We did get 4 bridges completed and half of 1 blue, and we had a back order of the material. So hopefully next week the back order material will arrive and we will be able to finish the last section of 1 blue and complete that project. So I hope you all enjoy the golf course as always. I'm keeping my fingers crossed tomorrow. I know you want to play golf, but I'm hoping tomorrow is a rain out so that we can get some natural rain on all the seed that we have out on the course. But if not, I want you to enjoy the golf course, and thank you again for supporting the blog, and have a great weekend.